start at 2 and it's 2:02. That's just the story of my life. I got busy doing something different. Okay, so today I have some English cucumbers that I got at the farmer's market. So these are just a little bit longer and they're a little bit skinnier and not quite so chunky, if you want to say. Anyway, so we're gonna make cucumbers in a cream sauce today. Super, super easy. And this is just a quick, fun recipe. And I thought I would go live with this, hoping that I'd catch some people that were maybe at home, or this is not the best time of the day to probably go live, but it's the only time of day when nobody's home. So I can do this. So what I'm gonna do first is peel these. And I'm going to post this as a regular video too, because I have a lot of viewers that work during the day and they will probably want to maybe make this later. So I've got my handy duty peeler here. So I'm just going to take all the skin off. Maybe. Okay. So if you're joining me today, we are making cucumbers and cream sauce. So right now, everybody kind of has a lot of garden produce, and it's all over the farmers markets. And so we're gonna show you how we make these. This is an old recipe from my husband's grandma. So when she was alive, she made these all the time, and they're such a staple in the fall around here. However, I've never made them with these English cucumbers. They're just so much longer. Okay, and those of you that are watching me, okay, we've been talking about my name for like weeks now, and I think I'm going to be changing it to Cabin Cook. Cabin Cook, because Sweet Tooth Sarah is extremely oriented towards food and cakes and all of that. I gotta throw this away. And I do so much more than that. I do baking, but grilling and all kinds of pastas and meats and not so much all the sweets. And so I just wanted to kind of change some of that out. Okay, so then take the cucumber after you've peeled it and then just take it into real thin slices like that, keeping your fingers back. My youngest sister's husband just cut the tip of his finger off doing this. He was actually making what I'm making right now. So cucumbers and cream sauce is what we're making. For the people that are joining, again, I am going live with this because I just wanted to see how this worked going live instead of always filming stuff and having to go back and edit. Okay, so take the cucumbers that we're cutting and just put them in a thing like this. So I just got these at Walmart. I absolutely love them. They are the Better Homes and Gardens. So those of you that don't follow me real often, I'm gonna just peel these real quick, or cut these. We live in way northern Minnesota, so our only shopping that we actually have up here is, without driving an hour and a half, is Walmart. So a lot of my stuff comes from Walmart, and Walmart's still 45 minutes away. But so most of the stuff we get shipped. But okay, so I'm gonna throw all of these in here. All right, like this. Okay, so those were English cucumbers. So 2 cucumbers is enough for 2 people like this. So you can keep some of these for salads or whatever you want to do. Okay, so now for the cream sauce, we are going to take just a glass container. I'm using real mayonnaise. This is not the most healthiest recipe, probably. And I'm going to take about a cup of mayonnaise. Actually, I'm going to finish this jar. If anybody has questions, I'm kind of watching the chat too. So you need about a cup. And this is my, whoopsie, scraper that was super popular at Christmas. I don't know if any of you follow me, but this Tavolo thing was extremely popular. thin with white vinegar. So we want to thin the mayonnaise with white vinegar. So I'm going to start with, I did about a tablespoon and a half. You just kind of mix that up. All right, and then my mom actually just dropped off a zucchini. I don't know what to do with my zucchini. I don't want to make a bread. So if anybody knows of a good recipe for zucchini, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be trying to make something with that. Okay, so now add salt and pepper. And I have a treat for you too. As soon as I'm done with this, I want to show you my ornamental onions outside. They are full of our honeybees, if any of you that are watching. So I'm going to show you that as soon as I get this done here. Okay, and this needs a tad bit of sugar, so I'm going to grab some sugar. Sugar is optional. You don't have to put it in if you're doing a low sugar or a diabetic type. So I just add just a touch to get a little bit of thing. Okay, so now I have to taste it. Perfect. Okay, you just don't want to over vinegar it. Now, if you don't like the mayonnaise, you can do just vinegar. Vinegar and onions with salt and pepper too. That also works. But I feel like that's overpowering. So now take that and go right over the cucumbers. All right. That's in there. Okay, so then just kind of mix these up. Right in the dish that you're going to put them in the fridge. Okay, so the trick with these, this is what you get when you're on live. You get a mess. I can't edit anything out, so that's okay. Everything is always messy. Oh, somebody had a question. Yes, with the vinegar, if you didn't want to use mayo, you can use vinegar, salt, and pepper, and let me see what her recipe said. Oh, you thin it with water. And so instead of the mayonnaise, vinegar, salt, and pepper, and a little bit of sugar, you thin the vinegar with water. If you're looking for something that doesn't include the mayo. All right. The trick with these is you want to make sure that you put these in the refrigerator. They're way better cold. So this is what they look like. So cucumbers and cream sauce. Does anybody have any questions on that? No. Okay, so we're going to put these in the fridge. I'll clean off the counter after I get off the live. And I'm going to take you outside. I don't think I can flip it. Oh, I'll try to flip it. I'm not really good at these live things. Okay, I want to take you outside because those of you that are interested in, these only bloom. I got to show you my bees. Okay, hold on. So we're going to go outside. It's actually really nice here. I think I can flip it. Oh, look, I can. Okay. So here is one of my favorite September plants. I got to make sure there's no snakes out here. So this is my ornamental onions. But look at all of the bees. These are my honeybees. So they are up here just a working. So we do have hives in the back of our property. But look at all of these bees. Those are my bees. They're actually up here eating the honey out of these flowers. So these are so pretty. But okay, well, if any of you, back to me. If any of you don't subscribe to me, I would encourage you to do that. Right now it's Sweet Tooth Sarah, but I am going to probably end up changing my name to Cabin Cook. Like I said, need to get away from the sweets a little bit, and the Sweet Tooth Sarah sounds like a sweet thing all the time. So we're going to probably switch to that a little bit. But that is all I have for you today. Does anybody have any questions on the cucumbers and cream sauce? No. Okay. Well, I'm going to get that posted for you on YouTube, and so you have plenty of opportunity to make that. And any questions, let me know. And thanks for joining me on this live. It took about 10 minutes. I enjoyed doing this, and let's do this again.